What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 Beyond Light video. In today's vid, I'm going to be covering a new shotgun that came into the game called the Xenoclast IV. So first up, on how to obtain this shotgun, it's pretty much a random drop from activities, defeating high-value targets. It can literally drop from anything, which is crazy, and the amount of perks on this thing is ridiculous, which we'll be covering here in a sec. The archetype of the shotgun is a lightweight frame, so it does shoot faster than the aggressive and precision frame shotguns, but also shoots slower than the rapid fire frame. So it's kind of right there in the middle of between having, kind of good range, fairly good stability and handling, and a pretty solid reload. First, let's go over PVE. I'm going to pull up the perk pool here off to the top left if you want to take a look at that, or just listen out. Pretty much barrel-wise on the far left column, doesn't really matter in my opinion. I typically always just rock rifle barrel or full choke. Those ones always seem to do very, very well. For the second column, you could go for something like the Assault Mag, which will give you an increase to your rate of fire, which would be nice. Appended Mag, increase to your magazine size. Tactical Mag, kind of same thing, increase to your mag size and handling and stability and stuff like that. Accurized rounds, obviously for the range. Accurized rounds, I feel like, is always a solid choice on shotguns, no matter what you're using it for. Light Mag's pretty good, too. You get that boost to range and reload. And then I guess the bottom two I'd skip out on Extended Mag and Steady rounds, since Appended Mag will pretty much do the same thing, but not destroy your reload speed. Okay, the next thing that's going to be interesting here is trade call number 1, because there are a couple of perks in here that I think can kind of pair well with trade call number 2. So I would say first off, Grave Robber would be pretty solid, because if you look at trade call number 2, we have something like Swashbuckler. So once you get that melee kill, it'll reload your magazine, and you'll get the automatic ×5 buff from Swashbuckler. Field prep's pretty good. You get extra shotgun shells, and when you crouch, when you reload, it's really fast. Auto-loading can be pretty solid as well. In my opinion, like if you use up the shotgun and then switch to like something like a heavy, shotgun can get reloaded, which is very, very nice. There's some other perks in here, something like Lead from Gold, and it doesn't really matter. Pulse Monitor and Underdog, and the Double Loader perk, which is interesting. It lowers your reload, but you load 2 shells at a time instead of 1, which is interesting. Hipfire Grip and Genesis, not really. Something like Surplus may be okay. They're saying for PvP, which I completely understand, but basically if you have all your abilities, you get to increase to some of your stats on the shotgun at the time. Now, if we go to trait column number 2, there's obviously a couple of choices here. We have Vorpal Weapon, 1-2 Punch, Trench Barrel, which is apparently back if you can have a fairly solid melee build with this shotgun. As I mentioned, you can also do Swashbuckler. Rampage is there as well if you want to do something like Ad Clear. Disruption Break would be interesting. You break a shield, and your kinetic weapon gets more damage. So that might be something entertaining to pair with something like maybe Hawk Moon if you have that like paracausal shot, or if you're working up to that paracausal shot. That'd be kind of neat. Yeah, and I definitely waited to drop all these videos until all these weapons and stuff came out. I have all the exotics now, so y'all are going to get some premium A1 content here soon. So 1-2 Punch has always been very, very solid, especially when it comes to boss damage. Trench Barrel is something that's come up as well. In my opinion, for this shotgun, you do have a lot of options, so I think it can be a viable shotgun to use in PvE. I would just make sure you have the right perks on it, to be honest. Like Vorpal, 1-2 Punch, and Trench Barrel are probably the top options here in trait column number 2. And it just depends what build you're rocking as well, because if you're going to be rocking a melee style build, maybe 1-2 Punch is better than Trench Barrel. Or if you just want to use it for boss DPS specifically, maybe Vorpal Weapon would be good as well. And you also have something like Thresh down here, which getting kills gives a small boost to your like super energy. So maybe you can use it for something like Ad Clear, maybe take out some majors if you're dealing with high-end activities. So there's a lot of options here. Now, going over PvP, I would say barrel-wise, rifled or full choke. Magazine, accurized rounds, 100%. You want that. And then for trait call number 1, it definitely is interesting. I think Slide Shot is your best option here. So when you slide, you get an increase to range and stability on your next shot there, which is nice. Slideways, that's okay. Auto-loading I don't think would be bad if you don't have something like Transversal Steps or the Hunter Dodge or Dragon Shadow or something like that. I don't think it'd be too bad. Trait call number 2 is the one that's going to be very interesting for me, because the only perk that really stands out here is Killing Wind. Now, Killing Wind is brand new. Basically, when you get a kill, you get an increase to handling, stability, and range. So having this shotgun, especially that's not aggressive frame, which is one of the most popular archetypes in the game where it does have a lot of range, being able to use Killing Wind, get that first kill, get an increase to your, it's mobility, that's what it is, increase to mobility, handling, and range. Sorry, I've got mental illness, love. Being able to get that first kill and then to have that increase to range, That's going to be pretty freaking solid and increased mobility, especially if you're rocking something like the new Behemoth subclass on the Titan with a super slide. Like, you're gonna destroy with this thing. So I feel like there's like one set roll. My roll currently is rifled, tac mag, auto-loading, and killing wind. So pretty much the only thing I need to probably switch out is slide shot for auto-loading and then accurized rounds, obviously. It does have a range masterwork, which is nice, but it's close to a god roll, but the god roll you definitely want is going to come with rifled or full choke, accurized, slide shot, and killing wind. Now, obviously in PvP, I don't think it's going to perform as well as something like the aggressive frame shotguns, especially stuff like the kinetic trials shotgun. I can't think of the name off the top of my head. Something like Fellwinter's Lie as well. That one's always a pretty solid choice when it comes to shotguns. It's just aggressive frames are too strong right now, in my opinion. It's just one of the better shotgun archetypes to use in the game. But I think if you get that killing wind slide shot roll, I think you can do some damage with it. Because in my opinion, it felt pretty solid in PvP. Obviously, you can kind of feel that range drop since it is a lightweight frame shotgun. But again, it depends on your playstyle. And I think if you're going to be moving super fast, this thing might be the way to go. Especially sliding around with slide shot, that'll be nasty. The one cool thing that I did see cosmetically on this thing is that it looks like a Destiny 1 shotgun. I forget what the heck its name is, but you could get it from the Vanguard. Shoot, I can't think of it. But I do like that open U-sight aesthetic. Like that would kind of brought back some D1 vibes. So overall, I really like this shotgun. You do have a lot of options to choose from when it comes to how you want to set it up.
Alright guys, looks like we're at the end of the video. Just wanted to cover 3 things with you. Number 1, about support. If you're looking for the #1 best way to support me, there's a link below that'll take you to a 4-minute video that I made a while ago. If you want to go watch that, that'd be awesome. If not, it's definitely not going to hurt my feelings. You can also subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, follow me on social media with the links below, and all that great jazz. Number 2, regarding social media, I have a Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and a few others. If you would like to keep up to date on Destiny 2 related content, be sure to use those links below to find me on those platforms. And number 3, going over the clan, if you're looking to join my clan, we have some spots open on all platforms. We're looking for active players and community members in the Destiny community. And typically, we like to play casual PvE and PvP a majority of the time. I'm definitely all about that solo grind, but I'm willing to definitely play with people in the community, like definitely willing to do that. If you're looking to join, there's a link to the clan page on the Bungie.net site below, and all you have to do is request to join, and I'll approve it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll catch you next time.